So hi, welcome all on YourPedia education platform. And today we are going to do 50 most expected question from surveying. And what was earlier asked in the exam, so I also take care of that one. So let's wait couple of seconds. So let me know in that time, am I audible to all? So let me know, am I audible to all? So let's proceed. So first of all, guys, if we talk about the weightage of survey or question from surveying, so you will find lagbhag 10 to 12 questions from surveying are there. You will find 10 to 12 questions are from there, and simple question, basic question. In few question you have to cram the formula. Or suppose if you did the derivation of that particular chapter in the, it may be your trigonometric leveling, it may be from the tachometric surveying, so definitely you can report the answer. So we will see some tricky question in that you have to remember the derivation, and on the behalf of that you have to report the answer. So let us see. And here's the first question. Here's the first question. The first question is the horizontal angle between the true meridian and survey line. So first question is the horizontal angle between the true meridian and survey line. So what is true meridian? So the line joining the geographical north and south is your true meridian. So whenever you talk about the angle with respect to this true meridian and a survey line, it is known as azimuth. So this angle is known as azimuth. So this angle is known as azimuth. Again, here is a true meridian and survey line. Suppose here it is written as magnetic meridian. So what is magnetic meridian? So the line joining by magnetic north and south, that is magnetic meridian, and respect to that meridian, if you are going to calculate the angle between a particular line and that magnetic meridian, is known as your bearing. So then answer will be option C. Bearing is basically horizontal angle. Bearing is basically horizontal angle, and it is measured with respect to the magnetic meridian. And if we talk about the true meridian, then this is your azimuth. Fine. So please report the answer in the chat box also. So let's proceed. So okay. So in the next question, in a transit theodolite, error due to eccentricity of verniers. In a transit theodolite, error due to eccentricity of vernier is eliminated by reading. So first of all, have a look what is the meaning of this transit theodolite. So transit theodolite meaning to say that your telescope can be rotated through 180 degree. It means your eyepiece is converted into objective. Your objective can be converted into eyepiece. So we have transit type theodolite. So error due to eccentricity of vernier. So what it mean basically? So here we have this lower circle, that is basically the size of your theodolite which is representing. So here we have graduations. Okay, so graduations are from 0 to 360 degree, and it is in clockwise direction. The graduation on the horizontal circle is 0 to 360 degree, and it is in clockwise direction. Have a look, guys. So when you are this taking the reading, that is here you have kind of opening, so kind of vernier, here you also have vernier. So what is happening, guys? Suppose you measure some angle, so this angle should be equal to this angle, but sometimes what is happening due to the error in the instrument, so because we are not seeing this bottom graduation horizontal circle, we are not seeing. You can see this opening from here. Here is the glass, so here diametrically opposite, and we have some glass, so that we can read the readings of the this horizontal circle. So suppose here you are getting this, say an example, 30 degree, so definitely this side should be 210 degree, 180 plus 30. So sometimes there might be some deviation in the graduation, so you have to take care of that deviation. So what you are doing, the error in eccentricity, it is basically controlled by reading the both vernier A and vernier B. So what you are doing, guys, you are just noting the both vernier values, vernier A and vernier B, and whatever the values, you are just adding the readings from vernier A and vernier B, and you are taking the average. Fine. So in question, there might be reading given to you, guys. Vernier A reading in maybe degree, minute, second, and vernier B reading also given to you. They will ask you what is the correct reading. In that case, you have to just directly add the two values and divide it by 2. So kind of average reading. Fine. So okay. So both verniers, how in transit Todolite, this error due to eccentricity of vernier is eliminated by reading both verniers, both right swing and left swing. Right and left face is different parts of the main scale. So this is basically the right face, left face. So we will see in later questions. We have some questions regarding to the face also. So in which your this vertical circle is towards the left of the observer, that is kind of face left condition. When vertical circle is towards the right of the observer, then it is your face right condition. So with respect to the vertical circle, we have bubble also. So what is the position of bubble? So kind of telescope in normal position and telescope in inverted position, it is also important. So we will see in a few next questions. We have some questions regarding on this one also. So here the answer will be, we will read the reading of both the vernier. What we have vernier A and what reading we have on vernier B. Simply, the answer will be option A. Okay. Answer will be option A. So let's proceed to the next question. Okay. So now guys, have a look. So this question is from compass surveying, and compass surveying is the most wanted topic from the surveying. If you are preparing compass surveying, then go with the concept and do the different concept and solve the questions with respect to the concept. Don't make concept on the behalf of question, because here you will find difficulty. So whenever question from compass survey is there, so please draw rough diagram. Always draw rough diagram. So what is the rough diagram? So first of all, mark the north, south, east and west. After that, go with the question. Now, what is the question? A line AB was drawn to a magnetic bearing of 25 degree 30 minute. So magnetic bearing, it is measured with respect to the magnetic meridian. So magnetic bearing of line was 25 degree 30 minute. This is given to us in an old map. At that time, the declination was 2 degree 30 minute east. So guys, what is meaning of declination? So here this black line is showing the true north, that is geographical north. And we know very well the earth is a big magnet. When you are placing an artificial magnet, bar magnet over another magnet, definitely some repulsion will be there. So we don't know your this magnetic meridian is towards the right of true north, or it might be left of true north. Fine. So it might be towards the right or it might be towards the left. So this is magnetic north. Now what? Whenever this magnetic north is towards the right of true north, that is, if we draw the coordinate system properly, so definitely this we have east direction, this we have west direction, geographical east, west, north, south. So now this magnetic north is towards the east of true north. So this is kind of eastern declination. So what is declination, guys? Declination is the angle between true meridian and magnetic meridian. Which angle? Horizontal angle or vertical angle? Of course, this is your horizontal angle. Declination is the horizontal angle between the true meridian and the magnetic meridian. So definitely this will be your western declination. Fine. So now let us move to the question. Line AB was drawn to have a magnetic bearing of 25 degree 30 minute in an old map. At that time, declination was 2 degree 30 minute east. So let me frame the figure as per the question. So let me tell you, true north. If you find where is the true north, and with respect to the true north, what you have the bearing, kind of true bearing, it is always constant. But magnetic bearing or declination changes place to place, time to time. So whenever question is there, first of all try to find the true bearing, after that solve the question. So here this, let this black thing is your true north and this red one is magnetic north. So what is the declination, guys? 2 degree 30 minute. This one, this is 2 degree 30 minute. Find declination at B delta. So now magnetic bearing was 25 degree. So say an example like here we have some object and this angle from red to green, this is given to you guys in the question, 25 degree 30 minutes. This is magnetic bearing. Angle of line measured with respect to the magnetic north or magnetic meridian is your magnetic bearing. So this is given to you. So now have a look. So what will be the true bearing? This blue from black to green, that is with respect to true north. What is the line making angle? So true bearing equal to, you can see here guys, 25 degree 30 minutes. So kind of magnetic bearing, just add this declination value. So if you are adding this declination, so that's why eastern declination is also known as positive declination. Okay, and this will be 27, this is 28 degree. Now pay attention, the question you repeated here, okay, answer of question, that is basically not answer right now, but it is also frame in the option. Examiner knows very well where you are going to do mistake, you know very well where basically students get stuck in the question. So read carefully. After that he said determine the magnetic bearing. He is not asking the true bearing, although you calculate here true bearing. Now determine the magnetic bearing of the line if present declination is 5 degree 30 minute west. Fine. So right now your this magnetic north, again from red as per the condition, this we have the magnetic north. So true north will be fixed, magnetic north will change its position. This declination value is given to us now. Western declination, this is 5 degree 30 minute west. So what is asking in the question? Magnetic bearing of the line in the present scenario. So have a look on the guys, this thing, the arrow from here to here, you have to mark the angle. Okay, so what is this angle true bearing? 28 degree. So just add 5 degree 30 minute in this one, you will find the answer. Then this magnetic bearing at present, so let me write it like this one, equal to 28 degree, that was a true bearing, plus what, 5 degree 30 minute, that was your western declination. So you will get the 33 degree 30 minute. This is the answer. Okay, option C is the right option. Is it okay? So in declination, definitely there will be a question in surveying. It may be your very basic question, or you will find question like this one. Okay, so if you prepare some tricky question, definitely you can answer very easily the very soft question. Just like in the previous exam, what we have, few questions are very easy, and in a few questions, some questions were there in which you have to directly remember the derivation. If you did the derivation of that particular topic, definitely you can report the answer. Otherwise you can leave the question, or might be maximum students have been left that particular question. So we will see that type of question also. Okay, so here's the next question, guys. So please report the answer as well. I just want to know what concept you have in surveying. So right now these are the 50 most expected question, that is the most wanted question, that is that can be framed in your HPCL exam. Okay, so the whole circle bearing. So first of all, whole circle bearing, whenever whole circle bearing is there, have a trigger on the brain, prismatic compass is there. We use prismatic compass for measurement of whole circle bearing. If this is reduced bearing or quadrantal bearing, then we have the surveyor compass. Fine. So prismatic compass is there. So whole circle bearing of line OP and OQ are this and this. Fine. So let me mark here. First of all, line. Let this be the point O. Okay, and let this be the north. Of course, this is kind of the magnetic north. So don't say, sir, how we come to know this is magnetic north, because it is written na whole circle bearing of line. You are measuring, of course, that will be your magnetic bearing. Fine. If declination is given to you, then you can convert it into true bearing. So let this point be O, and let somewhat here P. So this angle is given to you what? 18 degree 15 minute. Whole circle bearing. In whole circle bearing, pay attention, always start from north and always start in clockwise direction. What I'm saying guys, if this is your true north, or let it be not true north, sorry, let it be your magnetic north, south, east, west. So whenever you are going to calculate the whole circle bearing, so always start from north in clockwise direction. Suppose some object is here, and you have to find the bearing of this particular object, so always start from north and up to where, up to the line in clockwise direction. This is your whole circle bearing. Fine. So this whole circle bearing is given one line OP and another line OQ. So next line OQ, what we have, 335 degree 45 minute. Now you know very well 335 degree will be somewhat here. How? So like this one you can draw. If you are finding difficulty, so you can draw like this one. So this is your north, south, east, west. Okay guys, so whole circle bearing, so just draw angle in clockwise direction from north whole up to the line. This point is O, let this be Q, and this angle is given to us 335 degree 45 minutes. This is given to us. Now what he is asking the question, this one, included angle, this one, pay attention, this angle, he is asking this angle, this one, blue. Okay, if you make complete circle guys, if you make this complete circle, of course angle will be 360 degree, you know very well. So if you subtract 360 degree, if you subtract this angle, this 335 degree 45 minute, if you subtract this angle from 360 degree, of course you will get this one angle, this black thing, and this one angle you will get. But you have to report the answer whole this one, just add this angle into this black one. So this will be your 360 degree minus 335 degree 45 minutes. Now don't say, sir, we don't have calculator, how to solve this thing. So you know very well 1 degree equal to 60 minutes. 1 degree equal to 60 minutes, so 359 degree 60 minutes. So just subtract 335 degree 45 minutes, 60 minus 45, you will get 15 minutes. Fine. And just do here a 9 minus 5 4, this is 2, so kind of 24 degree 15 minutes. Just add 18 degree 15 minute in this one, this is your 30 minute. So this is 242 degree 30 minute will be the answer. Option B will be the answer. Fine. Yes, option B will be the answer. So let's proceed ahead. Next question. Okay, so next question is basic, very basic. The angle of dip at point on equator is. So what is the angle of dip at point equator? So whenever this question like this one, angle of dip, so keep trigger on your brain. So what you have pole, north pole, south pole, you have equator. So P for pole, P for perpendicular, then angle of dip at pole is 90 degree and equator it is 0 degree. This is a way of remembering the things. Okay, so you can remember like this one. So here angle of dip at a point on equator, of course it is asking on equator, then answer will be A, 0 degree. Fine. Okay, so let's proceed ahead guys. So here's the next question. So have a look and let me know the answer. Just try yourself guys. The process of establishing intermediate points. The process of establishing intermediate points. Intermediate point, this we have ranging rod, here we have ranging rod. So here we are establishing more intermediate points. So we are inserting the ranging rods. So the process of establishing the intermediate points with the help of a theodolite on a given straight line whose ends are not intervisible. Suppose this end is not intervisible to us and we have to mark the intermediate point, then the process is known as what? Centering. No, centering is basically what? transferring this station point onto the ground or ground point onto the station. So kind of in plane tabling, what we have some kind of the point and we are transferring it to the ground with the help of fork and this plumb bob. Okay, plumbing you fork we have. Okay, leveling you know very well, to make the instrument properly horizontal. So what we have, the bubble we have, and we are making the bubble at its center. So of course lining in is the option D. Yes, D is the answer. Fine, D is the answer. So let's proceed ahead. Okay, so next question, if the lower clamp screw, now this statement is very important, so listen carefully. If the lower clamp screw is tightened and upper clamp screw is loosened, that means upper clamp screw is not tightened, lower clamp screw is tightened, the theodolite may be rotated. So of course, so what we have guys, so like suppose this is your horizontal circle, bottom circle, and here above is we have the upper circle, this is also horizontal circle, and here we have opening, so diametrically opposite and we have the opening, so kind of vernier we have. So have a look. So here we have this right lower clamp screw. So when you tighten lower clamp screw, what is happening here, we have some tripod assembly, so it is fixing to this tripod assembly, meaning to say that lower plate will not move. When lower clamp screw is tightened, lower plate will not move. If lower plate is not moving, graduation from 0 to 360 degree are marked on this plate, and upper clamp screw is loosened, so upper plate can move. It means reading on the this horizontal circle changes. Fine. So what will happen guys, this lower plate, suppose this is a lower plate guys and this is a upper plate, so kind of index arm. So what is happening, lower plate is fixed, upper plate is moving, so like this one. So what will be there, suppose this is 0, here 0, this is 180, of course 180, they are coinciding like this one. So what is happening now, so if the lower plate is tightened, this is tightened not moving, upper plate is loosened, so if you rotate the telescope, of course this will also rotate, so there will be some change in the angle will be changed, and one plate moves with respect to another, relative movement will be there. Fine. So with a relative motion between the vernier and graduated scale of the lower plate, this will be the answer D. So just have a look again and let me know the answer. Okay, that is the previous. Fine. Here answer is option A. Option A will be the answer. Okay guys, so let's proceed ahead. Now in next question, in a closed traverse, the sum of south latitudes exceeds the sum of north latitudes. So let me first of all tell you guys what is the meaning of latitude, what is the departure. Suppose here we have this coordinate system, so kind of north, south, east, west that we have. So here we have a line, and this line is making an angle theta with this north south axis. Pay attention, line always makes angle theta with north south axis. Okay, let us see. Answer aa chuka hai, that is very good, very good. There are so many knowledgeable students. Okay, fine. So let us see, this is line. So what will be the projection of this line on north south axis? Projection of line on north south axis. So question might be framed like this one guys, projection of line on north south axis is your latitude. This is latitude, which is denoted by, if you wrote the projection, so definitely you will find this one L cos theta. Whenever the line making angle 0 with respect to another line, always blindly okay you can put there cos theta. So if you just move this line up to this north line, of course angle is making 0 degrees, and here will be L cos theta. And when this line is moving and it is up to the this east west axis, and angle will be 90 degree, thereby here you can write L sin theta. So departure is L sin theta. Okay, latitude departure, L cos theta is your latitude and L sin theta is your departure. Okay, latitude is your L cos theta. Now pay attention, guys. So this was the basically. So I think that you have to know prior solving this question. Those who have basic knowledge, so definitely solve the question and let me know the answer. I think few students reported the answer. So let us see whether it is okay or not. Now what is saying? So algebraic sum of what? Latitude. What one? Which one? South latitude. So let me write it. Capital L for latitude, south. So algebraic sum of south latitude is more, exceed is more. Sum of north latitudes, let capital L for the north. So what it mean? North latitude are less as compared to south. Definitely point will be here towards the south, bottom direction. Okay. Next, sum of east departures, sum of capital D for departure, sum of east departure is more, sum of west departure. Of course, if east departure are more as compared to west, then point will be here in this direction, that is on the positive x-axis and in the negative x-axis. Now pay attention, of course the southeast quadrant will be southeast. Answer is option C. Okay, fine. That is basically answer, and students already reported answer, that is fine. C is the answer. So just have a look, guys. It is kind of the coordinate system that we have in the trigonometry also. This is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. If you are getting difficulty in this question, this is your positive x-axis, this will be negative x-axis, this will be positive y-axis, this will be negative y-axis. Fine. So just have a look. If the point is lying here, x will be positive, so kind of departure will be positive, y, that is latitude, is negative. So latitude is positive and departure is positive and latitude is negative. You can just report it like this one also. So let's proceed to the next question. Okay, so here's the next question, guys. So I just came with one step more, that is difficulty level I kept a little high, little, not more, so that you have a better understanding of concept, as well as you can solve the question, that is basic question asked in your exams. So basic question I also frame. So let us have this next question. So the shrinkage factor of an old map, shrinkage factor of an old map. So what is shrinkage factor generally? So this shrinkage factor or shrunk factor is shrunk length to original length. Okay, this will be given to you in the question, guys. So probability is very high in HPCL. The question might be framed like this one. Shrunk factor is, so it is the ratio of shrunk length to the original length. Fine. Okay, now this shrunk factor is given to us in the question. This is 24 by 25. Fine. And RF of original map, RF is nothing but a representative fraction or factor, whatever you want to write. This is 1 by 2400. This is kind of scale of map, you can also call it. So then the corrected scale for the map is corrected scale for map. So how you can calculate the corrected scale for map? Answer is this shrunk factor into RF of original map. Okay, RF factor is 24 by 25 into this RF of original map is 1 by 2400. 24 ones are 24, so kind of 100. 1 by 2500 is the answer. So yes, option B you have. So hardly, guys, you will just take 40 seconds to solve this question. Definitely, if you have idea of the concept, if you did your basics very good in your class, so definitely you can solve the questions easily. So what you have to do, guys, just focus on your basic. In HPCL, the difficulty level is not high, it is very low. So if you have good command on basic, whatever with the subject, definitely you can hit the subject, you will win the race simply. Okay, so let's proceed ahead. So few questions are there in that you have to just remember the derivation. What are the question? I will tell you later. So for the time being now, next question, the main plate of a transit. Of course, this is transit Todolite. The main plate of a transit is divided into 1080 equal division. So I already told you guys, this bottom plate having graduation from 0 degree, here you will have 90, 180, 270, again 360 degree. Okay, I'm just showing in the random way. Okay, so this 360 degree, this kind of angle is divided into 1080 part. Fine, this is written in the question, 1080. Fine. Okay, meaning to say that here you have 1 degree, 2 degree, up to 90 degree. So what graduation you have? So you can find here 6 6 are 36. Okay, 6 1s are 6, 6 8s are 48, 0 0 0. This is 1 by 3 degree. I already told to you 1 degree 60 minute. So you will get here 20 minute. So what is the least count of main scale? Have a look. Least count of main scale. Question को ध्यान से पढ़ लेना. Read question carefully. If it is asked in the question, what is the least count of the main scale? It is 20 minutes. So what it means basically, further 1 degree is divided into 3 equal parts. This is 20 minute, 20 minute, 20 minute. And this 20 minute is further divided into 60 divisions. So what is the least count? Simply least count what we have, S by N. What is S? This is the smallest division that we have on main scale. Smallest division on main scale, and this N is the total number of divisions on vernier scale. VS standing for vernier scale, MS standing for main scale. Fine. So I am just doing here least count. What is the smallest division length on the main scale? This I showed here, main scale. It is the 20 minute, and you know very well 1 minute 60 second. Okay, in 1 minute we have 60 seconds divided by 60, because here N is 60. These are the 60 division of the vernier, coincide exactly with the 59 division. This is a 59. This is basically the printing error, guys. 59 division of the main plate, although this is kind of the direct vernier. We have direct vernier, we have retrograde vernier, we have the extended vernier. So we will see detail when we will study this surveying. So for the time being now, the 60 will cancel out 20 minutes. Least count in second will be 20 minutes. Option D will be the answer. Fine. Okay, so let's proceed next. Here the next question. What is the slope correction for a length of 30 meter along a gradient of 1 in 20? So what is the slope correction? So if you remember the formula, that is C slope, correction for slope is h square by 2L. Fine, this is a slope correction. So what it mean? Sir, we already studied slope correction formula, this one. So what it mean basically, suppose you have ground like this one and you measured this length. But in surveying, our basic focus is with this horizontal length. This we want distance from point A to point B. What you measured on the ground is from A to C. Okay, then correction you have to apply. Of course, this horizontal length will be more as compared to this, hypotenuse inclined length will be more as compared to this horizontal length. So that's why we have to apply a correction, that is correction for slope. So what is the level difference between B and C? Let it be small h. And gradient in the question is given. Gradient means what? Rise or fall along the length of the ground. So gradient, this is your vertical, basically this is your horizontal. Gradient always vertical is 1 unit, and what we have next is horizontal unit. So what it mean, if you are moving 20 unit horizontal distance, after traveling 20 unit, just raise yourself by 1 unit, join, this is the gradient. Okay, so now gradient is given, so you can just calculate here, guys. For 20 unit horizontal distance, what is the vertical? That is 1 unit. For unit horizontal, what will be the vertical? It is 1 by 20 vertical. So what distance basically you measured along the slope? 30 meter. For 30 meter horizontal distance, what vertical you have to raise? 1 by 20 into 30. It is in meter. 0 0 cancel out. 3 by 2 will be 1.5 meter. This is 1.5 meter. Although, guys, this is approximate thing. Exact what will be that we will do when we will do surveying in detail. So this is h is 1.5, just 1.5 into 1.5 divided by 2 into 30. So 15 into 15 divided by 2 into 30. I just remove the decimal. So 15 to the 30. So this is 15 by 4. Just solve it and just place the two decimal. You will get the answer. So this is, although this is coming in meter. So 15 by 4 is 4 3s are 12. This is 3 0 4 7s are 28, 3.75, and two decimal are there, so 0.00375 meter. And you know very well 1 meter we have 100 centimeter, so just multiply it by 100, so you will get what? So 3 point so okay, this will be 0.0. If you multiply it by 100, then you will get what? 0.375 centimeter. Just see the calculation part and you will get the correct answer. Just you need to focus on the calculation then. Okay, 3.75 meter. Just have a look on the calculation again. So okay, so I think we have to proceed now. Just check your calculation part. Okay, 3.75, fine. I think we did a mistake. Okay, comment is at 3.75. So let me correct this one. So 3.75, fine, in centimeter. Then answer will be this one. Option A is the answer. Just check your calculation. Okay, the concept will be same. Okay, yes. So let's proceed further. Okay, guys. So these are the factual questions that I framed right now. So many factual questions already asked in the exams. So this is one of the factual question. In that you have to remember the data. What is examiner is asking in the question? The maximum tolerances in a 20 meter and 30 meter chain are. What is the maximum tolerance that you can allow for a 20 meter chain? Have a look on the unit. It is the tolerance in the length. What will be the extension that you will allow in your chain when you are doing the chain survey? What you will allow the contraction in the chain when you are doing the chain survey? There may be your chain is not properly pulled because some pull is specified there. You have to apply a specified pull during the chain survey. If you are applying more pull, definitely correction you have to apply. For 20 meter chain, so this tolerance is plus minus 5 mm. Chain may be 5 mm too long or 5 mm too short, we can allow. For 30 meter chain, it might be 8 mm too long or 8 mm too short. So plus 5 mm for the 20 meter, it is written first, and plus 8 and minus 8 for the 30 meter. So plus minus 5 and plus minus 8 mm are the answers. Okay. So very basic, very simple question that was asked. So let's proceed with the next question. Okay, in next question, the magnetic bearing of a line AB. Magnetic bearing. Now, guys, just solve this question yourself because this question you already did. The magnetic bearing. So here you have this magnetic north of line AB. AB line का magnetic bearing कितना है? Suppose this is A, this point is B. So magnetic bearing of line AB is 88 degree. I am not exactly marking here the angle because this line would be like here, it will be less than, little less than 90 degree. So this angle, okay, so let me do it correct. So let me do it correct. So somewhat here, suppose we have the angle that is your 88 degree 45 minute. This is the angle given to us. Line AB. Determine the true bearing if magnetic declination is 5 degree 30 minute east. So what it mean basically, magnetic north, if you draw here the true north and magnetic north. Suppose the true north is here. So don't mind the drawing now. So here the magnetic north is towards the east of the geographical north, and this angle between the true north and magnetic north is a declination. It is 5 degree 30 minute. So whenever you are going to calculate this green angle, you have to add 5 degree 30 minute. So 88 degree 45 minute, just add 5 degree 30 minute. So now don't say, sir, this will be, sir, this is 75 minute and here you are getting 93 degree, but this is not available in the question option. So guys, pay attention. I already told to you 60 minute equal to 1 degree. Just remove from 60 here and you will get here this 15 minute 93 plus 1 degree 94 degree. So 94 degree 15 minute will be the answer simply. Okay. So this is the answer, basically option B. Yes, option B is the correct answer. So let's proceed to the next question. So what we have next? Okay, next question, which of the following methods can be used for finding the direction of survey lines while traversing? So guys, questions like this one in which he is asking the direction of the survey line, that is quite important. So you have to read the question very carefully. So question is that which of the following methods can be used for finding the direction of survey line? Direction of survey line is nothing but your angle bearing. He's asking about the bearing. In which method you can find the bearing of survey line while traversing? You can use both of method. Free needle method, that is also known as loose needle method. Its second name, fast needle method, you can also use. So answer will be C. Both A and B method can be used. Okay, so we can use any of these two. Fine. So question might be there, guys. So examiner will do some shuffle and he will try to confuse you, and definitely most of time he is succeed in his area. He confused you like this one. Which one is more accurate? Two options are like this one. Two, say an example, traversing is there, and one more, let it be resection method is there. So which one method is more accurate if we are talking about respect to traversing? Then your free needle or loose needle method is less accurate as compared to fast needle method. But if included angle method is also there, then included angle method is more accurate, even most accurate what we have in traversing. Okay, so let's proceed with the next question. So have a look on the next question and let me know what will be the answer. The departure of a line departure is nothing but capital D equal to L sine theta. That's why I already just make few concepts so that you have better understanding of the questions. Departure of a line of traverse is its length multiplied by sine theta. Sine of reduced bearing. Reduced bearing, there are the two system of bearing, quadrantal bearing and whole circle bearing, that is also known as quadrantal bearing, also known as reduced bearing. Angle will be from 0 degree to 90 degree. Yes, option B will be the answer. Fine. So let's proceed ahead. What we have next question. A leveling instrument is set up a point and back side is taken on benchmark on the top of roof is this one. So guys, pay attention. Such kind of questions are generally asked in the paper. So here I came with the numerical data. It may be your generalized data. So he may ask what will be the RL formula. Basically, what will be the RL? So in term of RL of benchmark plus height of instrument, it might be minus height of instrument. So we have to take care of that one. So for the timing now, I'm just framing here the question. Suppose here we have this instrument, so kind of, let be auto level, dumpy level. And here we have building. Here we have a building like this one. So we have this building. So what I draw here brick masonry work like this one. So in question, level instrument is set up a point. This is your level instrument. Okay, and back side is taken on a benchmark on the top of roof. Please pay attention, it is in minus sign, negative, meaning to say that staff is in inverted position. Suppose this is your staff. Staff is a kind of graduated rod having graduation on its surface. The least count is 5 mm. Here you will find the graduation. Now thing is that the readings will increase in the downward direction, but in staff in normal condition reading increase in the upward direction. Here 0, here you will find 4. So maximum staff height that we have is 4 meter. Okay, so now if you level this instrument, so kind of bubble is at its center. So what is the reading that you are getting here? Point of known RL, the point whose RL is known to you, because it is written as benchmark, then RL is known. So point of known RL पे लिया हुआ reading, the reading taken on point of known RL is nothing but your back side. This reading is back side, this one is back side. So now pay attention, this is an inverted staff condition. Earlier we are talking the back side is always positive, but here back side will be the negative because staff is in inverted position. Fine, back side is negative. So this is the height of instrument. Basically this is the line of sight. Now what will be the RL of line of sight? Now pay attention guys. So I am making here two questions from the single question. So have a look on this one. So what will be the RL of line of sight? First question is this one. So RL of line of sight is nothing but your height of instrument, HI in small abbreviation. So what will be the height of instrument guys? So this point you have RL. So RL of benchmark. So just subtract from this staff reading. So kind of backside you will get the RL of this line. Okay, simply. Now the benchmark of roof is 100 meters. So I will place the value after doing the just generalized formula calculation. The staff reading on the sill level, guys, pay attention. This is sill, SILL. So here suppose we have window, so bottom level of window is your sill level. So now what we did, we kept the staff here. So we kept the staff here, and what reading we found here, it is mentioned in the question. This is 2.42 meter. Nothing, no sign is placed with 2.42 meter. Of course, here staff is in normal position. Staff is in normal condition, whatever you want to write. And here this reading is, staff reading is 2.42 meter. The point whose RL we have to calculate, reading is reported as foresight, or if you are taking another reading from the same instrument position, then this will be your intermediate site. So for the time being now, this is your foresight. So you have to mark the RL of this one, and you know this RL of line of sight, you have to subtract this value. So simply RL of sill equal to this height of instrument that you calculated minus this foresight that you have in the question. So what will be the height of instrument? Just I am putting the value. RL of benchmark is 100. This back side is given to us 1.04. So you will get the answer here. So I'm just writing here. I'm not calculating it because just subtract it 2.42. So let me know what will be the answer, guys. So let me know what will be the answer. 98.96. 98.96, there is no option. It will be 96.54. Just have a look. 1 plus 2, 3. 100 minus 3, 97. So equate very close to 97. This of course you solve, you will get this value. Okay, so two type of question might be framed from the single question, so be ready. So next question, on a turning point. So turning point, it might be as a changing point. Turning point is changing point. So what is changing point? When you place your level instrument here, and next you kept your staff here, but one more position is there and staff is not visible from this instrument location. So what you are doing, you are just shifting the instrument to next position. This is your changing point. So what you did here, guys, have a look. So last reading that you took on this point will be your foresight, and don't remove the staff from here. This is your staff position, and when you remove, when you change your instrument after leveling after making the bubble at its center, so what reading you find here, you note here, that will be backside. Meaning to say that on turning point, two readings will be there. One is your foresight. After that, you will get the backside. Okay, only a foresight is taken no, only a backside is taken no, big no. Both foresight and backside are taken yes. This will be the answer. Option C is the answer. Fine. Yes, C is the answer. So let's proceed ahead. Okay, in next question, in a leveling book, while following height of instrument method, when we are following this method, so it is observed that back side is this one, foresight is this one. So RL of last point he is asking. So this formula might be directly framed in your exam like summation of back side minus summation of foresight equal to last RL minus first RL. Probability of generalized formula in the option is more as compared we are solving question here. So the thing is that you have a greater look on the formula, just remember the formula, and in that way you can solve the question also. Okay, so backside, what is the backside given the question? Is it given? Yes, 12.63, have a look, positive. And what is foresight? This is 13.03. So with negative sign, negative as it is, equal to what is the last RL? 194.43. What is the first RL that you have to calculate? Now let it be X. So just do the calculation part, guys, and you will get the answer 194.43. This will be negative. It will just added here. So just have a look. 194.43. So greater will be the answer. Okay, there are three options in which the greater is the value. So just solve it and you will getting 8. This is coming to be 30. This is the here 4. Okay, so 0.4, it is coming to be 194.83 meter. 194.83 meter. Positive. That is option A is the answer. Yes, A is the answer. So, sir, what is the difference between them? Which one? Which one? Raja Shekhar, please elaborate which one question you are saying difference. Actually, I didn't see the chat box later. So only I think few students are there who's reporting the answers. So what are rest of doing? So just try to solve the question, guys. If you have to crack the exam, please solve the question. Sir, that free needle and fast needle. Free needle and fast needle. Okay, in free needle, what you are doing, you are measuring the length of line with chain and angle with compass. Each line and each line length you are measuring with chain and each angle you are measuring with compass. But in fast needle method, first line length and bearing is calculated with your this compass. Bearing is calculated with compass and length of line with chain. After that, with the help of include angle, you are just making the traverse. So fast needle method is more accurate as compared to loose or free needle method. Okay, so is it okay? So I think this is okay. So let's proceed ahead. So what is the next question, guys? The surface perpendicular to the direction of gravity. Surface perpendicular to the direction of gravity. Suppose this is your earth. Okay, now don't say, sir, earth we studied in surveying, it is oblate spheroid. So for the question, now I am considering it like this one. Suppose this is your earth. So what here, this line which is parallel to the earth's surface is your level line, and if you are talking about surface, this will be your level surface. And when we draw the plumb bob or gravity line, it is always perpendicular to the level line. Have a look on the things, guys. This level line and gravity line will always be normal to each other. So the surface perpendicular to the direction of gravity, surface perpendicular to the direction of gravity is your level surface. This will be the level surface. Okay, and if I draw here this horizontal surface, let black is showing the horizontal surface, and it will be like this one. This is horizontal surface is what, so we are drawing here a tangent, so this will be the perpendicular at this point only. This surface is not perpendicular to this plumb bob line or gravity line at this point. So this is the difference between the level surface and horizontal surface. So for the time being, now the answer is option B. Answer is option B. Yes, fine. So let's proceed ahead. Next question. Reciprocal leveling eliminates the effect of, what is reciprocal leveling? So whenever it is difficult to place the instrument in between the two positions, suppose here we are going to place staff, or we are going to calculate the RL, here the next position. So what we have, guys, and in between these 2 points we have some kind of valley here, it might be river there, so it is impossible to put the instrument in between these 2 points. So sir, why we want to put the instrument in between these 2 points? The answer is that whenever the distance between the 2 points is very large, then definitely correction due to earth curvature and refraction will be there. So to eliminate those things, what we are doing, we are just putting in between these 2 points this station, kind of instrument station. So what error you can eliminate? Error due to earth curvature we can eliminate. Yes, we can eliminate. This is okay. Error due to atmospheric refraction, yes, we can also eliminate this one. Mistake in the taking leveling staff reading, no, how can? This is a personal error. Error due to line of collimation, yes, we can also eliminate this one. So 1, 2, 4 that we can eliminate by reciprocal leveling. Option D will be the answer, not C. 1, 2 and 4. Okay, so is it okay? So I think this is okay, so let's proceed ahead. So here's the next question. In next question, he is asking the degree of curve for 860-meter radius. What is the degree of curve? So guys, degree of curve, this is the topic you will find this in this surveying, and also in railway engineering, and also in the highway engineering there are the curve part. So in highway you are designing the curve, in surveying you are basically understanding the what is curve, how to set out curve. So these things you are understanding here. So now what is the degree of curve? So let me know. Suppose we have this curve length, so let this your curve, and this length let it be 30 meter, although it is given in the question. This curve length is 30 meter using standard 30 meter chain. Suppose this curve length is 30 meter. So if we join these 2 points, and where let it be here the center with respect to compass, we make a arc. So what is the angle that we are forming here at the center? Let it be D degree. Okay, this angle is D degree, and of course if this is the origin or center, and then this will be the radius of the curve. Okay guys, for 30-meter chain what we have, if we mark a complete circle whose radius is capital R, please listen carefully, then total length of this circle will be 2 pi r, making central angle 360 degree. Is it okay? So for unit length, what will be the angle? Answer will be the 360 upon 2 pi r. So what length we have? 30 meter. For 30 meter length, what will be the angle at the center that we have? That is 360 upon 2 pi r into 30. What we did, guys? For unit, we calculate the angle. If we multiply left hand side by 30, we have to multiply right hand side by 30 also. दोनों तरफ मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा 30 से, तभी हमारा जो इक्वेशन है वो बैलेंस होगा, नहीं तो इम्बैलेंस हो जाएगा. Fine. So now for 30-meter chain length, what is the central angle? That is the D degree. This is basically angle that you wrote here. So if you solve this one, guys, just place the R as it is. You will find it 1718 upon R. This is a standard formula. You have to by heart this one. This is standard formula, guys. You have to by heart 1718 upon capital R. This is the degree of curve for 30-meter chain. Similarly, we have the degree of curve formula for 20-meter chain also. But right now, as per the question, 30 meter chain is given to us. So this degree of curve will be 1718 upon 860. So just no need to just do the exact calculation. Just do it like this one. 860 2s are 0, 6 2s are 12, 1, 8 2s are 16 or 17, 17, 20. Of course, answer will be 2 degree. So where's the 2 degree? Option C will be the answer. Okay, yes, option C will be the answer. Fine. So okay, so let's proceed to the next question, guys. So as I told you earlier, these are the most expected 50 questions. Probability is very high. Such type of questions are asked in the exams. So basically, we took the idea from the previous exam that held, and what questions surveying are most important that I frame here. So horizontal cross wires is provided. Horizontal cross wire is provided in stadia diaphragm of a tachometer. So when you see this tachometer, so with the help of this telescope, here you have a vertical line and here you have this horizontal line, so kind of hairs, and in addition to this horizontal hair you have two additional horizontal hair. These are known as stadia hairs. These are known as stadia hairs. So total horizontal, he is asking horizontal cross wire is provided in the stadia diaphragm of a tachometer. These may be 1, 2, 3. Answer will be C. 3 horizontal hairs are there, then answer will be option C. Okay, so you can just calculate here and you can find. So it might be like this one. This it is not mandatory always formation will be this one. So might be formation is like this one. You will find like this one formation. This is a horizontal here. So with fine here you will find one more here, one more for here. So 3 horizontal here will be there. Okay, but mostly we have this formation in the stadia diaphragm. Okay, so next question, the contour lines of different elevation. Contour lines of different elevation can unite to form one line. So what is contour, guys? Point of equal elevation, point of same elevation, point of same reduced level. When we are joining, we are obtaining a line that is totally imaginary line is known as contour line. Fine. So when contour lines of different elevation, different matlab, let it be contour of 100 RL, let this contour be of 90 RL, say an example, let next contour of 80 RL. So what you are finding here, so many contours are, it is forming, are originating from a single common point, or they are uniting or uniting a single common point. So this is the case of basically vertical cliff. So it is like this one. So what we have vertical cliff. So fine, this formation we have like this one. So right now I'm not good in drawing, so have a look. So this will be the case of the vertical cliff. Okay, so here option C will be the answer, vertical cliff. Fine, this is the only case in which you will find, sir, in cliff can you draw the diagram? Okay, let me try. So here like this one. Like this one, you have this vertical, this is your hill type, suppose this is your hill type situation. So here this RL is lowest, let it be RL be, say an example, let it be 60. So here you will get RL of 70. As you are achieving going to the higher elevation, let RL be this 80, RL be 90, RL be 100, let this RL be 110, let this RL be 120. So when you project these RL on this horizontal plane, so when you are drawing the projection, so you will find like this one, this figure. So here the space constraint is here, so that's why I can't able to draw the diagram of contour just below this one. So have a look in case of vertical cliff, what we have, one side is purely vertical of this hill, and here we have like this one situation. So vertical cliff. So today I didn't came with this live picture, so I can show you in hilly regions, just like suppose if you are traveling to the UK is not your United Kingdom, it is Uttarakhand. If you are traveling to the Jammu Kashmir, Leh Ladakh, if you are traveling to the Himachal, definitely you can find the vertical cliff or overhanging cliff are also there. Okay, the cave is forming there. Okay, so let's proceed ahead. So next question, like retaining wall. Like retaining wall, no, retaining wall is separate. Retaining wall have the constant slope. Okay, so a surveyor measured the distance, a surveyor measured the distance between 2 points marked on the plan ड्रॉन टू अ स्केल ऑफ दिस वन। सर्वेयर ने 2 पॉइंट मार्क्ड किए हैं प्लान पे। सर्वेयर मार्क्ड 2 पॉइंट ऑन द प्लान एंड द स्केल was 1 centimeter equal to 1 meter, that is 100 centimeter, then RF will be 1 is to 100 and found to be 50 meter. And what is the distance on the ground? So this is 50 meter. Pay attention. 2 points marked on the plan and distance between them is such that the distance on the ground is 50 meter. If 1 centimeter equal to 1 meter, definitely the line will be 50 centimeter on the plan, which is corresponding distance of 50 meter on the ground. Fine. So later it was found that later he detected that he used a wrong scale of 1 centimeter equal to 50 centimeter. By fault he used this scale, this is wrong scale for the measurement. Determine the correct length. Now we have to tell the what will be the correct length. Yes, so just try. So let me tell you, whenever the question like this one comes, the correct length equal to the wrong scale RF, or let me write it like this one, RF of wrong scale, representative fraction of wrong scale to RF of correct scale into measured length, whatever will be given in the question. So now pay attention guys, RF of wrong scale is what? Wrong scale ka RF hai 1 is to 50 and what is the RF of the correct scale? 1 is to 100. Just multiply it, the distance given in the question 50 meters. So this will come to the 100 by 50 into 50, it is in meter, this will cancel out each other. 100 meter will be the answer. Simple sa question. This was very easy question basically. If you have idea of the formula, sir, when will be the exam date? Since aaj JEE exam, yes, release so fast, I am experienced. So hope for the best. Yes, Mr. John, hope for the best, and you know very well, if you are positive, definitely things will be positive. So be ready for the preparation. Don't wait for the when it is coming, exam is coming. So you have 1 month or 2 months or you have 20 days. Just crack it. If you have your strong guts, you can crack the exam. Definitely, you have to do preparation. You have 24 hours. Just prepare for the at least 8 hours. Definitely, you can crack the exam. Okay, but you have to do preparation. That is the first requirement. Okay, so let's proceed next. Next question, substance bar is an instrument used for. Substance bar is an instrument used for. ये ऐसा बार होता है जहां पे हमारे पास undulating surface होता है, uneven surface होगा. Whenever we have uneven surface, undulating surface, then we are using this substance bar. It is used for the horizontal as well as vertical distance measurement. So generally right now, measurement of the horizontal distance in undulated area will be the answer. Fine. Option C will be the answer. Yes, fine. So let's proceed ahead with next question. Okay, here the next question, guys. An analectic lens is provided in. Have a look. This analectic lens, whenever analectic word came, have a trigger on your brain. This is provided in tachometer. Tachometer is a modification over theodolite in which two extra horizontal hairs are being provided, so known as stadia hairs. With the help of theodolite, we can measure the horizontal angle and vertical angle. But tachometer, horizontal angle, vertical angle, and horizontal distance also we can measure. So it is having more advantage. So we prefer tachometer. So analectic lens is provided in a tachometer. So prismatic compass basically is for the compass survey giving direction. Dumpy level, you know very well, for the measurement of the level RL या elevation. This is the theodolite for the measurement of horizontal or vertical angle. Fine. So have a look on the next question and let me know the answer. during leveling, if back side is more than foresight, if leveling is there and we are doing leveling, suppose leveling work we are doing, and what we found, suppose here we have this instrument like this one, so the surface is like this one, by green I am marking the surface, let it be like this one, suppose this is your ground surface, okay, and we place a staff here. Staff का least count होता है 5 mm. Least count of staff is 5 mm. You can convert it into meter. That's why RL is written up to 3 decimal places. Okay, and what we find here when we saw the staff, what we found, so we are not changing the position of this level instrument. So here but we don't mind the drawing, guys. Here we have this staff, here also this is staff. The thing is that here we are getting the more value. Okay, suppose here we are getting, so I don't know, suppose here we are getting 2 meter, here we are getting suppose 0.5 meter. Definitely when you are getting higher value on staff, it means point is at lower side. When you are getting small value on the staff is held on higher point. Simply in question during leveling, if back side is more, this value is more, it means the staff held on the back side position is at lower point. The back staff is at lower point, forward staff is at lower point. No, this is at higher point. The difference in level cannot be ascertained. Yes, we can ascertain. Why? So option B will be the answer. This will be the answer. Yes, option B will be the answer. Okay, so let's proceed let's proceed with next question. So okay, now let me know, I hope guys you are enjoying the session, and this question most of students are unaware of this question from the chain survey, and it is from the type of chain. The maximum width of a band chain, the maximum width of a band chain of a ribbon of steel is, so maximum width कितना होता है band chain का, he's asking about width. Now you said, sir, we studied this revenue chain. Okay, what is the length of this revenue chain? Answer is 33 feet and having total 16 links. Okay, this you studied basically. What you have next is your Gunter's chain. Gunter's chain is also known as engineer's chain, sorry, surveyor's chain. Gunter's chain is also known as surveyor's chain. So its length is 66 feet having 100 links. Okay, and what you have? Engineer's chain. Engineer's chain, apostrophe s is there, so its length is 100 feet. Okay, engineer's chain length is 100 feet having 100 links. And what we have? Metric chain. Of course you studied about this one. We have 4 type of chain. Metric chain, it might be 20 meter, it might be 30 meter. 20 meter chain having 100 links and 30 meter chain having 150 links. So one more chain is there, that is your steel band or band chain, in which width of each band is uniform from 12 mm to 16 mm. This is the uniform width of band. Uniform width. So what is the maximum width? It is asking the question. Maximum width of a band chain is 16 mm. Answer will be option C. Maximum width of band is 16 mm. Maximum width is 16 mm. Although thickness it might be from 0.3 mm to 0.6 mm. Okay. Let's proceed next. Next question, which of the following minor instrument are used for setting out right angles? कौन सा use कर सकते हो? So let me tell you, this cross staff is used for setting 90-degree offset. Okay, so right angle offset Optical square also used for 90-degree offset. Prism square also used for 90-degree offset. Auto level is not used. Or even we have the what we have like French staff. Okay, this is staff basically. French staff we have. You must heard about this French staff or French cross staff. So let me correct it first. So French cross staff we also have. So with the help of this French cross staff, we can measure the or we can set the offset at 45-degree and 90-degree. Okay. So here answer will be okay. Which of the following minor instrument that we can use is 1, 2, 3. So we can use 1, 2, 3. Option C will be the answer. Fine. So let's proceed ahead. Next question. Zenith is the point on the celestial sphere that is just above the observations or observer's position. Zenith is the point, it is just above the observer's station or observer's position. If it is written the point just below the observer's position or station, this is the nadir. Okay, this is the nadir. Very simple question that is basically framed in your this HPCL exam. The probability of such type of questions are very high. Okay, so I think this is okay. Let's proceed further. Next question. When the whole circle bearing of a transverse line is in between 90-degree to 180-degree. So let me mark here first. This is your north, this is your south, this is east, and this is west. When this whole circle bearing, this angle is 0 to 90-degree, 90 to 180-degree. Have a look, 180 to 270-degree and 270 to 360-degree angle. That is whole circle bearing. I already told to you guys, whenever whole circle bearing is given to you, always start from north and clockwise direction. So this angle, let it be in between 90 to 180. Of course, this will be in this quadrant. So here quadrant will be southeast. So this will be the southeast. This is the positive x-axis. On x-axis we have departure. On y-axis we have latitude, and this is your negative y-axis y prime. Latitude will be negative, departure will be positive. The latitude will be, latitude is positive, no, departure is positive and latitude is negative. Yes, this is the answer. Option B is the answer. So just read the question carefully. Definitely you can answer the question easily. What is the actual level of the question in HPCL? Basically, I frame here. I tried to frame the same level that is expected in this 2022. Okay, next question. Which of the following is true as far as accuracy is concerned? Now here the thing that someone is asking earlier, which of the following is true as far as accuracy is concerned with respect to Todolite survey? So I already told to you guys, as compared to loose needle method, fast needle method is more accurate. This is true, okay, but method of included angle is most accurate. Whatever you have, loose needle also known as free needle method and fast needle method, in तीनों में आपका most accurate है method of included angle. So method of included angle is most accurate, after that fast needle, and after that loose needle. Option D will be the answer. Option D will be the answer. Fine. So let's proceed to the next question. In next question, which of the following method are used for locating the plane table station? Now pay attention guys. He is asking which of the following method, कौन सा method use किया जाता है plane table station को locate करने के लिए? Method adopted to locate the plane table, not to locate the point. If it is written as method to locate the point, definitely you will proceed with the radiation and this intersection. Okay, we have the method like radiation method, intersection method are there. So you will proceed with those. Okay, if it is written here used for locating the points, then radiation and intersection will be the answer. These are for locating the points. For locating the points, and these two methods are used for locating the station, that is plane table. Okay, So answer will be B and D. Let's check in which you are finding B and D. Option A will be the answer. Option A will be the answer. D, C and D. No, C and D is not the answer. Fine. So let's proceed ahead to the next question. Now see, okay, so guys, such type of question already came in your exam, and let me tell you, this question is just like your gate question. So in which we have to solve the data. Here he is not asking any data, he just want to know whether you did the derivation of the few things in surveying or not. If you did, if you have good command on the formula also, definitely you can answer such type of question easily. Okay, so now let's read the question. If two instrument station are in same vertical plane, one instrument station is here, this one, and one instrument station is here. Now pay attention, they are in the same vertical position, but the axis of B is at higher level than A. B is at higher level. This is B, this is A. B is at higher level than A. An angle that this instrument is making, that is this line of sight making with horizontal, is alpha 2 at A. This is alpha 1. I think this picture is not so clear, so I'm just making the things again. So now as per the question, he is asking find the RL of point Q. This is the point Q. You have to find the RL of this top of point, and you can't reach the base of the point. This is kind of inaccessible. Where alpha 1 is the angle of instrument at P. This is the P point where this instrument plays. Alpha 2 is the angle of instrument at R. This is R. Here it is written A. Here it is written B. This is P. This is R. Distance between two instruments is small d. What is the distance between the instrument? It is small d. And the distance, horizontal distance between the first instrument and the foot of the elevated object, first instrument and the foot of the elevated object, is capital D. It is mentioned. The RL of benchmark he is asking. So what will be the RL? Okay, so I just frame here formula directly, because in option you are finding the formulas. See, so guys, if you did the derivation, in that case definitely you can answer the question. So here this is the answer basically. This RL of benchmark plus S is what? S is the distance between the two instrument axis, kind of horizontal axis. This is the S. Okay, now pay attention. If these are being on the same level, of course S will be 0. If it is written as both instrument are at same level, that was framed in 2021, both instrument are at same level. Now pay attention, in that case you will get here this S will be 0, then formula will be RL of benchmark plus S plus this sine alpha 1 into sine alpha 2 multiplied by D divided by sine alpha 1 minus alpha 2. Okay, if it is written as like this one, the both the instrument are at the same level, then S will be 0, then answer will be like this one. Otherwise option D is your correct option for the given statement. So now you can think guys yourself what type of questions. Some questions are there that definitely mightly will disturb you in the exam. If you did the derivation of the few things, definitely you have certain edge over other people. Okay, so is it okay? So I think this is okay. So let's proceed further. Next question, the constant vertical distance between two adjacent contours is called. Okay, so we have contours and the contours are there. So vertical distance, suppose this is kind of 100 RL contour, 90 RL contour, 80 RL contour. So guys, just consider the tires. One tire is of larger dia, another tire is smaller dia, and another tire is of smaller dia, much smaller. So they are placing one tire here, another tire above it, another tire above it. So what is the vertical distance that we have? It is always constant. So contour interval for a given contour map, it should be always constant. So although that vertical distance is known as contour interval, option D will be the answer. Very basic question. The horizontal distance is known as horizontal equivalent. Fine. Okay, so let's proceed ahead. Next, the curve composed of two arcs of different radii. Curve composed of two arcs of different radii. Different radii arc we have. One is like this one, another is like this one. See an example. And having their center on the opposite sides of the curve. Suppose this curve making here the center here, let it be R1, and one more here, let it be R2, having center on the different side of the curve. This is a common tangent for the both the curve. Here this will be the common tangent. This curve is known as what? This curve is known as reverse curve or serpentita curve. This is also named reverse curve or serpentine curve, yeah, serpentita curve, or it is also known as S curve. You can see the shape of the curve. It is just forming the S. Okay, compound curve. What is compound curve or simple curve? First of all, simple curve. So it is like this one, having constant radius, only single arc is there. Compound, when the two same or different radii having the center on the same side, like this one is a different radii. Let it be R1, let it be R2, but center of the curve on the same side of the curve, then this will be your compound curve. And vertical curve, that you will study in the highway basically. So for the time, as question are more, I am proceeding further. So just read the next question and let me know what will be the answer. So yes, so okay, transit rule of adjusting the consecutive coordinates of a traverse is used where? कहाँ पे यूज करोगे ट्रांजिट रूल? वेयर यू विल यूज द ट्रांजिट रूल? Answer, when angular measurement are of more accurate, when accuracy in taking the angle is more as compared to the linear measurement, then we use this transit rule. Fine, is it okay? Transit rule. So let me know which one will be the correct option. Bodice rule. Yes, only one student is there. Okay, fine. So I intentionally make this option B. Let me know. So I just want to know how many students are there active in the group. Only few students are there. So yes, Rajashekar. Very good, Rajashekar. So basically, I just want to know the number of students who are active in the group, and maximum students are just listening, just seeing the things. Just have a look on the question, guys, and try to solve. In this Bodice rule, the option B will be the answer in case of the Bodice rule, but in case of the transit rule, linear measurements are more accurate than angular measurement. That is good, fine. So next question, what we have, the ratio of length of long chord and tangent length of a circular curve. Okay, the ratio. Okay, so suppose here we have curve and the tangent that we draw here, first tangent, that is known as backward tangent, and one more tangent here, it is known as forward tangent. So this is the length of chord. Let capital L be the length of chord. If we mark a arc here, curve here, of course somewhat where will be the its center O. This is, let it be the radius, and this is your deflection angle, and this internal angle will be your intersectional angle, yeah, intersection angle alpha. If you just see this linearity of line, delta plus alpha will be 180 degree, and in SSC this was asked, alpha intersection angle was given, he was asking the deflection angle. You just have to subtract the intersection angle from 180 degree, you will get the deflection angle. So right now we are not doing that type of question. So if you join this one with the center, so this angle will also be delta by 2. This is the property, delta by 2. So now what will be the tangent length? Okay, so I'm writing it, tangent length. So we have a formula we already derived. So right now I'm not going to derivation. This is r tan delta by 2. This is the tangent length. And what is the chord length? So what is chord length? Meaning to say that capital L. This is the 2r sine delta by 2. So now as per the question, he is asking the ratio of length of long chord, that is 2r sine delta by 2 divided by tangent length r tan delta by 2. R will cancel out, 2 sine delta by 2, and you know very well tan is sine by cos, then cos delta by 2 will be here, sine cancel out. So this is 2 cos delta by 2. So option D will be the answer. Simply option D will be the answer. Fine. So is it okay? If you have any doubt in this question, guys, you can ask. Although this was the very basic, in which you have to remember the formulas, nothing more. Okay, next question. The angle between the prolongation of the preceding line and the forward line of a traverse. So suppose here we have this preceding line and here we have this forward line. This angle, this is asking examiner here, this angle is your deflection angle. Okay, answer is deflection angle. I am reading the question again. The angle between the prolongation of the preceding line, preceding backward tangent line, and what is the forward line? This is a forward line. So we what did here? We just extend it, we prolong it. So what angle we have here? Already we have like this one. So what examiner is saying, you just extend or prolong the preceding line. So angle, this one, this angle is what? This is your deflection angle. So option A will be the answer. Option A will be the answer. Okay. So guys, just share the session as you can, and students are more, likes are less. So I don't know why. So things are happening. So just share the session as you can, guys. So if you are finding something interesting, something knowledgeable, definitely you have to share the session, that I requesting you guys, so that maximum students gets benefited. Okay, next question. In the case of a direct vernier scale, in case of direct vernier scale, in direct vernier, what we have, n vernier scale division equal to n minus 1 main scale division, meaning to say that the gap between the vernier scale divisions is less as compared to main scale division. So here in which direction? Suppose here we have, so let me try, although I am not good in drawing, but let me try. So we have vernier like this one. So this is main scale, and what I draw here, so let me draw by another color. So by black, this is the vernier. So vernier here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So for example 10, here 0, 1, 2, same direction. The direction in which the readings are increasing on the main scale, if in the same direction reading on the vernier scale are increasing, this is the case of the direct vernier. So graduation increases in opposite direction, in which graduations on the main scale increases. No, this is wrong. So smallest division is longer than the smallest division of the main scale. This is wrong again. Smallest division of vernier is shorter than the smallest division of the main scale. This is also wrong. Graduation increases in the same direction in which graduation of the main scale increases. Yes, this is the correct option. C is the correct option. Fine? Yes, fine. Next question, locating the position of a plane table station. If we want to locate the position of plane table station with reference to the three known points, so here you will find the hint, three known points. So which one method you will prefer? Answer is 3-point problem. With respect to the three known points, if you are locating or putting the plane table, that is nothing but 3-point problem. Okay. So such type of questions are very handy. If you have a look on the things, definitely you are able to give answer of the question. So next question, an imaginary line joining the points of equal elevation on the surface of earth is known as contour line. Very easy question. Contour lines, points having the same RL elevation, we are joining those points, and line that we are receiving is your contour line. That is kind of imaginary line basically. Okay. So same when we study the geotechnical engineering, we have the pressure bulb. So we are joining the points of the equal vertical stress. So we are finding the pressure bulb. Okay, next, the type of surveying which requires the least office work is, ऐसा सर्वेइंग जिसमें ऑफिस वर्क सबसे कम करना पड़ता है. आंसर है प्लेन टेबल सर्वेइंग. इन प्लेन टेबल सर्वेइंग वी हैव टू डू द लीस्ट ऑफिस वर्क. In plain table surveying we are doing the least office work, as sighting and plotting is done simultaneously in case of the plain table surveying. Okay, next question. Reduced bearing of a line is the angle between, what I told to you guys earlier, if you talk about whole circle bearing, then always start from north and in clockwise direction. But suppose object is here like this one, or suppose object is here like this one. Okay, now in case of the quadrantal bearing or reduced bearing, so you have to draw the angle of this line. So just check, this is near to the north, then this will be your reduced bearing. Now this object, if you draw a line with respect to this north south axis, then this line is near to the south, then this reduced bearing can be in clockwise or in anti-clockwise direction, whichever is nearer to the north or south. That is, this line is now nearer to the north, so angle in clockwise direction. This line is near to the south, angle is in clockwise direction. So it might be like this one. We have here object, so you can't draw in quadrantal bearing this one. This is wrong, big no. So you have to draw angle like this one. Now this is in anti-clockwise direction. Fine. So reduced bearing of a line is the angle between given line and the part of the meridian, whether north end or south end, lying adjacent to it. Option D will be the answer. So again saying guys, if you focus on the basic, again saying, if you focus on the basic, definitely you can hit the exam. You can crack the exam. So prior going to solve the question, have a look on the basic, whether you are comfortable with the basic or not. Just look your basic and just prepare with the basic. After that, go with the question. So don't try to cram the answer. Okay, this is the answer. For a few times you can cram, otherwise there will be a huge problem to you guys. Okay. So what I am saying here, just improve your basic. So next question for a tachometer. Whenever tachometer word came, I already told to you, this is the advance or modification of the Todolite having analytic lens in which additive constant C and multiplying constant is 100, additive constant is 0. Okay, so what is wrote first? Additive constant will be 0 and multiplying constant will be 100 for analytic lens. Okay, so let's proceed ahead. Crosshair in surveying telescope are fitted in. So he's asking, if you have this telescope, here we have telescope. So let this your eyepiece, this side is your objective, O for objective, E for eyepiece. Suppose now he just want to know where is the location of the crosshair. So crosshairs are in this region. This is stadia diaphragm. So it is just near to your eyepiece. Near to your eyepiece, an image should be formed in the plane of crosshairs. Okay. So crosshair in surveying telescope are fitted in the objective glass. No. At the center of telescope, again no. At the optical center of the eyepiece, yes. Or in front of eyepiece, at the optical center, here, no. Big no, again no. Only option D is the answer. In front of eyepiece. eyepiece के सामने ही ये क्रॉस हेयर रखे जाते हैं. Option D will be the answer. Okay, so next question, multiplying constant is simply multiplying constant is nothing but K, which is equal to F upon I. Additive constant is C, which is equal to F plus D. Simple answer will be option D. So you can see guys, such type of question generally frame in your exam, and probability of coming such type of question is very high. So have a look on the basic. If you prepare the basic well, so don't go more numerical part. Basically in surveying, you are finding the very basic questions. So there are the other subjects also in which you have to focus on the numerical part also. So the subject in which the basic question requirement is more, just prepare with the basic first. After that, go with the question. So question you have to do. Okay. So next question, the line joining the places of zero declination. Line joining the places of zero declination. Yes, let me know what would be the answer. So I'm just waiting for your answer. So how to remember, guys, and how I remember, whenever a word is, whenever a alphabet letter is attached to anything, this is a clinic, a goning. This is basically for zero. A is for zero. So we will see this one. So iso means same. Iso means same. Here iso means same. So whenever we are dealing with this zero declination point, whenever we are dealing with zero declination point, declination is the angle between the true meridian and magnetic meridian horizontal angle. This is the agonic line. So whenever the line joining the points of, whenever line joining the points of zero dip, let me change the color. This is your clinic line. Similarly, isogonic having same declination points, line joining with the help of same declination point, or isoclinic line formed with the help of joining the same dip point. So line joining places of the zero declination will be your agonic lines. Option C will be the answer. Fine. Okay. So I think this will be okay. So option C will be the answer. ISO means same. Whenever A alphabet is there, then zero you have to report. So gonic, so kind of this declination. So clinic, a clinic, zero dip is there. So least count of prismatic compass. So prismatic compass is measuring what? Whole circle bearing. Whole circle bearing. That is angle is from 0 to 360 degree. You will always start from north in clockwise direction. That's it. That's it. And in prismatic compass, each degree is divided into two parts. 1 degree, two parts, meaning to say that 1 degree having 60 minutes, just divided by 2. So 30 minutes is the least count of prismatic compass. Option B will be the answer. Option B will be the answer. Fine. Next question. Removal of parallax in a theodolite can be achieved by the focusing. Okay, removal of parallax. What we are doing in surveying, guys, so we are just seeing with one eye. When you are watching seeing the telescope, through the telescope, so just you can do right now, just close your left eye and see one object with your right eye. When you close your right eye, see the same object with left eye, don't change its position. You will find there will be the change in the position of this object, although there will the change in the background also. This is kind of parallax. So we have to remove that one. So what we have to do, we have to focus the eyepiece and objective. So what we are doing, we are focusing the eyepiece and objective for the removal of the eyepiece. Option C is the correct answer. Parallax is the kind of the apparent shift in the position of object when we are going from left eye to right eye. Fine. So this is all about your surveying part. So this basically I bring with the 50 most expected question of surveying. So next subjects that we will follow, we will update in the groups also, guys. So already module has been launched. If you want to join the session, if you want to join the module, definitely you can fill the Google form that is available in the description. For the till time, thank you. Keep watching YourPedia Education. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.